What's up, Fin fans? So the draft is over, free agency is over. There'll probably be some surprise June 1st cuts, not with the Dolphins. I don't think I could see any Dolphin June 1st cuts because they already did with Ndamukong too. But there'll probably be some surprise June 1st cuts so NFL teams can save that money. And then there'll be the cleansing of the rosters in August, so there'll probably be some like switches, just like how the Dolphins got Chad Pennington for the 2008 season. Glorious. Now, I thought, now that a big bulk of the transition moves that have happened to make your roster better are done, well, why not we check what the roster was like last year, what the roster is now, for now, because it's probably going to change, but let's see if the team got better. So I'm going to go through each position. We're going to look at last year's versus this year's, and if the team got better, we'll give it a thumbs up. If the team got worse, we'll give it a thumbs down. And at the end of the video, we'll find out if the team's better or worse. This is my opinion. Like always, comment below. Let me know which position I go through you agree or disagree with. But without further ado, let's get started. So let's start at the top at quarterback. Last year, we had Jay Cutler. This year, we get Ryan Tannehill back. Also last year, our backup was Matt Moore. This year, our backup potentially is Brock Osweiler or David Fales, whoever wins that battle. Did the team get better or worse? I honestly think it got better because Jay Cutler was just playing for $10 million. He didn't give a flip if we won or lost. You could tell by the way he played. Ryan Tannehill on the other end fights with heart. We've seen it where this dude gets obliterated and he's still in the game and he still tries. The only reason why he didn't play the end of the 2016 season is because the dude went right at his knee. And we got no flag on that. I'm not even going to get into that. But quarterback, upgrade. Let's go to the next position. Running back. Last year, we had Kenyon Drake, Damian Williams, and Sonaris Perry. We also had Jay Ajayi, but we traded him. This year, we have Kenyon Drake again, Frank Gore, Kylan Ballage, Sonaris Perry again, and Brandon Radcliffe. It's kind of the same if you think about it because we have Kenyon Drake as the slotted starter, but with Frank Gore on the team, I think that's I'm gonna give it a boop, just a little bit of a boop. So it's like it's here, right? This is bad, this is worse. It kind of just went like that because of Frank Gore. Just a little bit to the better. So the wide receiver core last year consisted of Jarvis Landry, Devontae Parker, Kenny Stills, Jakeem Grant, and Caro. This year, it consists of Devontae Parker, Kenny Stills, Albert Wilson, Danny Amendola, and Jakeem Grant. Will Caro make the team? I don't know. He honestly would have to blow it out at the park in the off season and in training camp because I'm hearing really bad things. This one is probably going to be one of the few, spoiler alert, one of the few that I'm going to say got worse. Only because Jarvis Landry's not there anymore. I'm of sound mind that Jarvis Landry was better than the combination of Albert Wilson and Danny Amendola. But the contract he got, I understand why the Dolphins let him go. But the team isn't better without him. Would I have signed him for the contract he got? No, I would have hoped. But if I was the Dolphins, I would have done it the 2016 season. After the third year of their rookie contract, NFL players can re-sign contracts. That's the rule. So right when Jarvis Landry hit that third year, right when he was eligible to be re-signed, I would have re-signed him. We probably could have re-signed him for about $12 million a year because at that point, the wide receiver market was low. But the fact that we waited and we waited like the Dolphins always do, we did that with a lot of our free agents. Look at Charles Clay, we waited to re-sign him, he was gone. Olivier Vernon, gone. Lamar Miller, gone, because we wait to sign. We wait. What I would do, and in this organization, I'm going on a little bit of a tangent, is once the rookie hits his third year and we are eligible to re-sign him, if he's lights out and deserves that contract, you sign him. Because if you wait, the market's just going to inflate and then you're going to overpay. So, like I said, wide receiver, I'm going to give it a down. I'm going to say it didn't get better, it got a little bit worse. Now we'll go to tight end. Last year, we had Julius Thomas, Anthony Fasano, and Marquise Gray. This year we have Mike Gesicki, Dermot Smythe, Marquise Gray, AJ Derby, Thomas Duarte, and Gavin Escobar, who we got from the Cowboys. A lot of these guys will be cut or sent to the practice squad. Like Gavin Escobar, I don't see him making the team. I honestly think this got better just because of Gesicki. So I'm gonna give it a whoop. Because Gesicki jumps for the ball. Mike Thomas didn't. Mike Thomas was the hottest of garbage. Like, whoa, God, he cost us a few games. So just the addition of Mike Gesicki, even if you can't run block if his life depended on it, I see the tight end position got better. Him and Smythe, and if they're in packages where they're together, Smythe is a great blocker, not a great catcher, and vice versa. I like it. Upgrade. Let's go to offensive line. I'm going to do it in a whole, so I'm not going to go position by position. But if you look at the offensive line last year, right, we have left tackle, Tunsil, left guard, Larson, center, Pouncey, right guard, Bushrod, and right tackle was Juwan James, and then he got injured, and then Sam Young came in. Now if you look at it this year, we got Tunsil still there, we got Josh Sitton at left guard, we have Daniel Kilgore at center, right guard is Ted Larson again, and right tackle is Juwan James. Sam Young can probably be interchanged on one of the guard spots or even the tackle spots because he's a very versatile player. But this offensive line is a huge upgrade. I know that a lot of people are saying Mike Pouncey being gone and Kilgore coming in, it's a huge difference because Mike Pouncey is a Pro Bowler. If you look at the offensive lineman ranking last year, Kilgore was actually ranked higher than Pouncey. And I like the addition of these guards, well, just the one guard, but then we still have Ted Larson. I think this offensive line is an upgrade. I'm hoping it's as good on the field as it is on paper, because if it is, then this offense is dangerous with Tannehill and with Kenyon Drake and Frank Gore. And if you give Tannehill time to throw to Gesicki and the wide receivers we got, I'm liking this offensive line. So for defensive ends, last year we had Cameron Wake, we had Andre Branch, and we had Charles Harris along with William Hayes. This year we have Cameron Wake, we have Robert Quinn, we have William Hayes, Andre Branch, Charles Harris, and then there's some undrafted rookies. I honestly think that this defensive end position got an upgrade. Why do I think that? Because of Robert Quinn. I think Robert Quinn, along with Cameron Wake, is ridiculous edge rushers. William Hayes played great last year when he was healthy. He was also great against the run. He'll be going inside as well. We all know that. Andre Branch, when he was healthy, played good. Did he play great? No. Did he play horribly? No. Did he deserve the contract he got? No. I'd like to see him trade him. If it's possible to trade him, I would still say this defensive end position is an upgrade because of the addition of Quinn. Now, let's talk about the defensive tackles. Defensive tackles last year, Ndamukong Suh, Taylor, Phillips, Gotch, and sometimes William Hayes. This year, it is Jordan Phillips, Akeem Spence, Gotch, Taylor, and sometimes William Hayes. This one they got worse. You take Ndamukong Suh out of the picture, it's gotten worse. It's the same concept with Jarvis Landry. The only difference is between Jarvis Landry and Ndamukong Suh's move is they started off with the horrible contract, so they had to make the move to get rid of him. You're not paying him as much money as he was going to make this year to play defensive tackle. Don't get me wrong, he's great, and he will be good in LA with the Rams, but that's because he has Aaron Donald with him as well. Last year he played phenomenal, but he was doing all the work because everyone else was caca around him. So the defensive tackle position got worse. Now we're going to move to linebackers. So last year we had Kiko Alonso at weak side. Strong side we had Lawrence Timmons. And then at middle linebacker we had, it was supposed to be Raquan McMillan, but we had Chase Allen and Mike Hall playing middle linebacker. And then we got Stephon Anthony with the trade with the Saints. You look at it this year, with Raquan McMillan coming back, Kiko Alonso, Jerome Baker, Mike Hall, Stephon Anthony, got better. Middle line, the linebacker position got better. Lawrence Timmons was old. When we first signed him, I was happy about it because I saw what he could do and I saw the potential in him. But then when he flaked on us and then I started watching him actually play, he wasn't the same player that he was with the Steelers. So this year, linebackers got better. There's a lot of promise with Baker and McMillan back. We'll see how it plays out in preseason. We'll even see how it plays out in minicamp and training camp, and I will keep you guys updated on that. So let's move to cornerback. Last year we had Tankersley, we had Howard, McCain, and then Werner played a little bit. This year we have Xavier Howard still, we have Corday Tankersley still, we have Bobby McCain. We got Tony Lippett back, which is a big upgrade because that guy was snatching things out of the sky. And then we have Corleen Armstrong, who we drafted, and Julian Davis, who I talked about was an undrafted free agent, who is promising. So with the cornerback position, I would say it's kind of the same, but the only thing, again, like with the running backs, that tips the scale over to a little bit better is the fact that Tony Lippett's back. Is he going to play the same he did before? I don't know, because he tore his Achilles, but I will give it a better just because Tony Lippett's back. Let's move to safeties. I'm not going to do a strong and a free. I'm just going to do safeties in a whole. Last year, our safeties were Rashad Jones and TJ McDonald, and then sometimes you would have like Walt Aikens come in or Jordan Lucas. But this year, with the addition of Mika Fitzpatrick, it's an upgrade. Mika Fitzpatrick, I'm hearing great things about him. I'm hearing that he's a field general. I'm hearing he's absorbing all the material, that he's like a book nerd when it comes to the plays, and he just loves football. And this guy, and with Rashad Jones, is going to be great. TJ McDonald is the odd man out. He needs to show, or this team needs to just, I don't understand why they're not trying to throw him at linebacker and just see if it sticks. Because if it sticks, then cool, we can keep him because his contract's not bad. But the safety position got better from last year. It's just, it is what it is. And if you don't agree with me, you poop your pants that night. So special teams. Do you guys care about special teams? Well, I care about special teams because if it comes down to we need 3 points to win the game or we need 3 points to tie it up, go to overtime, special teams matters. Especially that Redskins game when Jarvis Landry ran that shit back for a touchdown. That's the reason we won that game. Or that game where Ted Ginn single-handedly won us against the Jets with 2 kick returns for touchdowns. Special teams matters, people. Last year, kicker was Cody Parkey. Our punter was Matt Hack. And then the kick returner was Jakeem Grant, kick and punt returner, and then sometimes Kenyon Drake would help out. They won us a few games against that They won us that one game against the Chargers in 2016. But this year, it's kind of the same, except for we potentially have a new kicker. So it's, I'm just gonna call this one, it got worse. That's what I think. I think special teams got worse because I don't know about this kicker. I haven't seen this kicker yet. I don't even know about the undrafted kicker. He's got a leg and everything, but I don't know about his accuracy. So I'm going to say it got a little worse because Cody Parkey was clutch. So in a nutshell, in a whole, the Miami Dolphins got better. I honestly think they got better. We lost talent. Don't get me wrong. We lost Jarvis Landry and we lost Ndamukong Suh. We lost 2 players. But if you look at the additions, especially to the offensive line, especially to the defense, I think we got better. Will it show in the records and in the standings? I don't know. I gotta see preseason. I gotta see how this team plays in preseason. Because you noticed last preseason, they didn't play too swift. But in a whole, that's what I think. We'll see what happens. Mini camps are going to happen soon. Training camp's going to be happening soon. I'll keep you guys updated with that. If there's any transactions, or after June 1st, if we sign another defensive tackle, I'll keep you updated with that. I'm hearing that the Dolphins are waiting to sign their rookies till after June 1st when they get their money. Is that good or bad? It's whatever. They have the people they have. But other than that, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for liking my videos. Thank you guys for commenting. You guys are awesome. If you guys would like, I will do another answer your comments. So if you want, send me questions below or tweet at me questions that you guys would like me to answer. Dolphins, anything, fantasy football, tweet at me or comment below questions you want me to answer and I'll do another Q&A. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel, youtube.com/bitboys. We play funny ass video games. We have a blast. I think you guys will enjoy it. That's why I'm telling you to go check it out. And other than that, I'll see you guys real soon. And fins up. Dolphin fans, so Thursday Adam Gase came out and he had a press conference. So I reported it to you guys. I told you guys what he said. Was it stuff you liked? Maybe. Was it stuff you hated? Maybe. But today, the assistants came out. What assistants? Special teams coach Dan Rizzi,